Today's episode is brought to you by Future Man. All episodes now streaming only on Hulu. Josh, excited to be talking to you about your new show, Future Man. Yes. It's kind of a combination of all of my favorite things. Can you give us just a little bit of a synopsis on what the show is?
Yeah, so it's from Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, and we have the writing team from Sausage Party, so it's family-oriented.
Not at all.
Whatsoever. It's basically a show about a guy who's a janitor by day, and by night he loves gaming and playing video games, and he beats this game that is unbeatable, and it turns out the game was sent from the future as a device to try to find the savior of all of mankind.
That's The Last Starfighter. It's the exact same plot as the movie.
What's a movie?
And it's a big riff on, like, The Last Starfighter, Quantum Leap, and the show is very self-aware of those things, and we embrace all those references, and it's really fun.
There's so many just little movie Easter eggs throughout.
So many Easter eggs, yeah.
I love the 80s!
It is like a mashup of all of my favorite things.
Oh yeah, a lot of great 80s and sci-fi references all throughout this series.
You know that new dance movie little brother Michael was looking for? Well, wait till you see this!
So with all the time travel stuff, we were wondering, what would the movies that we love, the franchises that we love, be like in the future or the past? So what do you envision for maybe Fast and the Furious 17?
Oh man, I'm thinking a little bit like Star Wars Episode 1 with the pod racing.
Tell me about Fast and the Furious 25.
There's no cars.
Yeah, no, there's no cars involved.
No cars.
They're just running
There's a little bit of swimming.
and fly fishing.
What about Fast and the Furious before there were cars, if we went to the past?
I think you gotta do a riff on Flintstones. And I think that The Rock would probably win, just because he's got like the biggest, strongest legs.
What do you envision for the 100th Star Wars?
Okay.
What's happening with the
Well, it's
characters?
starring us.
Yes. You can make everything you pitch starring you guys
No,
if you
it's
want.
going to. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it is in this world right now.
And what's the plot?
So we're on it. I just see a porch. We're having lemonade after we've gone fly fishing.
We're on Tatooine.
Fly fishing on Tatooine. That's the name of it. Star Wars Episode 100, Fly Fishing on Tatooine.
Yeah.
The show is co-created by Seth Rogen, among other people. What kind of movie is Seth Rogen going to be making when he's like 70 years old, like Clint Eastwood's age?
I don't know. Like, they've really jumped into a lot of different genres just in the past couple of years. And with this series, there really is no ceiling into the genre and time period that they can explore. So Seth in his 70s, maybe he's going to be doing a more of a black and white, personal, interiors sort of thing, once he gets to be an elder statesman of the industry.
What happens when 80-year-olds smoke weed?
Oh, yeah, well, I think we already know. I mean, Willie Nelson is around.
Oh,
so.
hell yeah, bro. What's Seth Rogen's directorial efforts? What are his movies going to look like when he's 70 years old?
Fly fishing.
Yes. What's Marvel Phase 19 going to look like?
I think they'll skip 19. That's honest. In all honesty, I think they'll skip 19. They'll go from 18 to 20.
Will the Avengers all be riding rascal scooters or something?
Yeah.
Or mechanical horses.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, but they're made by Vespa.
For sure. It's a Vespa
Italian.
mechanical horse.
Right.
Serious Vespa product placement in Marvel Phase 19/20.
Want a Vespa or something?
Yeah, they'll be called Italian Stallions.
Derek,
Oh.
get your Vespa.
I got it. No, I got it.
Josh, great talking to you. Love the show. Congratulations.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Thank you. Congrats on the show, Haley. Great talking to you.
Nice talking to you, too.
I just want to thank you for making a super fun, entertaining show.
Thank you.
And, thank you for all these pitches. I'm going to write them up and sell them and not give you any credit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thanks to Hulu for sponsoring this episode. All episodes of Future Man now streaming. Only on Hulu.